Show me what's your trackie setup going on right now? Looking at her socks, guys. Just calm down.
I got Converse, free feet content.
So here's what I need to understand, right?
So where do the trackies tuck into the socks?
So I'm on board with the high sock thing, right? Like I don't want to be the old millennial guy in the gym with ankle socks. I get that.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
I was looking around the gym yesterday. I'm like, I'm the only dude because it's fucking cold.
Yeah.
I'm the only guy without the socks around the trackie thing.
So the bottom of the trackies has to be a little bit thinner. So my issue is I don't like to talk about it, but I'm not very tall. And
Same.
I size up. So my average wardrobe is large to 2XL, and if it's men's oversized, it's medium.
Mm-hmm.
So none of my clothes actually fit me properly, so they go all the way down to over my feet.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't do the trackie tuck a lot because of the bulge at the bottom.
Right.
But my socks go underneath my trackies.
But you've got a roll still. So it's kind of like the same look.
Yeah. Well, obviously. I'm
so
not
like
a loser, Ben.
Yeah, so this isn't it, apparently. I can't go with this.
If I was wearing trackies with a small cuff like that, I would go tucked in look. But then you have to probably wear bulkier sneakers.
Not going to lie.
Yeah.
This morning, I did it. And about 15 minutes into my car drive this morning, I was like, I'll just tuck them back in before the start of the podcast because it's fucking annoying.
Yeah.
Really? It's not comfortable.
I think it's very comfortable. We're all about the trackie tuck into the socks and the shirt tuck into the trackies.
Yeah.
Except
all of that sounds so restrictive to me.
Yeah.
So if you wear extra baggy, so what you do is when you tuck in the shirt, oh my God, there's so much thought that goes into this. When you tuck into the shirt, put your arms up really, really high and stretch. I've got a really bad fake tan job. No one watch.
So it's like the dress shirt thing with the pants, like not too tight.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm not sure. I don't really wear dress shirts. But you just
it's an oversized tee, so it would be way more comfortable.
Yeah. Oversized.
I do it a little bit with my training because if I don't tuck my shirt in and I film my leg sessions, I look fat.
Yeah, that's fair.
Whereas if I tuck my shirt in, my ass looks good.
That's why I tuck my shirt in too. I only tuck mine in at the back because I go for the baggy on baggy look.
Yeah. Do you go into the trackies or into the sports bra?
Into the sports bra.
Yeah.
But like with like super baggy.
I don't like that gets ragged on.
Bro,
I think it's a great look.
Exactly, because like most women don't have the shoulders or like lat width to fill out a baggy t-shirt like a guy would, or like the biceps to fill out like part of a t-shirt and get a little bit of like, you look at someone in an oversized and you're like,
you lift.
Like I can imagine what's going on there. Whereas I wear a baggy t-shirt and it's like, are you 7 years old or have you never touched a weight before? But I think, I like...
Just gives a little bit of reference point to where waist is, where shoulders is, where hips is.
100%. Makes me feel so much more confident. But
Jaya says hi and she agrees.
What's up, Jaya?
Hi, Jaya. I never used to... I was like really glad when like baggy stuff came out in fashion. Like...
It's always been your thing.
I tell everyone all the time, like, I didn't wear denim shorts until I was 15 because I wasn't allowed to. So I wore basketball and soccer shorts.
Yeah.
I didn't own any other shirts other than ice hockey jerseys. So, like, I've never really, like, ever worn anything.
Our little tomboy, Jess.
Yeah. And I'm like, I, like, always dress like that. Baggy jeans.
Yeah.
Like, I remember when I was 19, I asked my boyfriend at the time if I could wear his jeans, and he was like, absolutely not, ever. But like I could never find anything that like women's flattering oversized, and now I've just established it's just a men's medium, but that's fine. But like I love that this stuff's out now. I love that I can go to the gym in trackies, an oversized t-shirt, and you're not like the self-conscious person in the corner. It's like a normal thing.
Do you know what kills me?
What?
So you can't tell right now, but my hair goes like, if I allow it to, pretty much ringlets.
Love.
So
does LJ have your hair?
We don't know yet.
Okay.
Because it's blonde, so no, but we don't know if it's gonna curl yet. Yeah. So from about whenever I started being angry at the world, so maybe like 14, I just didn't cut my hair. Like I would cut my hair like once, twice a year maybe.
Yeah.
So it was literally just an afro.
Yeah.
So my mates used to call me Dickie Knee at cricket because I'd wear a hat and all these curls would fold out the side. So now, I could never grow it that long. It just won't. And B, I'm too old to be a broccoli head. But I remember being like, I used to straighten my hair and shit.
Yeah.
Just because that was everyone wanted straight and spiky hair.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, these motherfuckers. That look is... I had that look.
Yeah.
Just 15 years too early.
I just got to...
It's still not a good look.
The broccoli head?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it is.
But it doesn't matter if it's a good look. It's just what's in at the moment.
Exactly.
Yeah, no,
It wasn't a good look for me then either. But
I understand.
Yeah.
At least I would have been cool.
Yeah.
I was a loser. And I had curly hair. Yeah, no, I think that if clothes like this were around now, I would like not be bullied. I wasn't really bullied. I was only bullied like twice in high school.
Yeah.
I was okay.
Yeah, me too. Maybe once. Yeah.
I'm such a... Can I share my story?
Go for it.
I had one bully, and now she put me in her close friend story on Instagram, and I've
God.
never spoken
I
to
hate
her.
you.
I was like, why am I here? Actually, come to think of it, I haven't seen her in a while. She might have taken me out because I was like,
Been boosted.
what the fuck am I doing?
You didn't respond.
Literally. I think it's just
Do you
because
take it personally when people don't respond to your close friend stories?
Nah, because you're all not there by choice.
I forced you.
Yeah, I forced you to look at more content.
Yeah, I think because like the only time I use my close friends is for LJ.
Yeah.
So I'm like, when people don't reply, I'm like, hey, you understand how privileged you are to be in this group?
Do you
understand what's going on right now?
do you understand?
Like,
That is my child's face.
All you have to do is just push the little heart button. Like, it's my kid, man.
I don't take
He's cute.
offense to it. I don't. But this chick, we'll call her a chick. She doesn't deserve a woman.
Shots.
When I was in high school, it was an athletics carnival that we're at, and she like never liked me, and that was fine. Whatever, I could deal with it. And I used to race for like the older kids as well. So if I was like year 8, I would be racing in like VCE, and I was like,
Flex on him, Jess.
I was like racing, and I was in a mixed race with my cousin and one of his like best friends, and like one other girl. And then someone's like, Jess, someone wrote your name in the toilets. And I was like, what are you talking about? So I walk in there, my name's spelled wrong. It was like, Jess Turfgoss is a slut.
It's a good start.
And I was like, who did that? And I was just like, calm. I played team sports. I was like, if there was an enforcer in any sport, like in hockey, there's an enforcer, I was that.
Yeah.
And then I was like, who was it? Like, it's fine. Just tell me who it was. Found out who it was. Dragged her through the triple jump pit. And had my cousin and his best friend, who his best friend played for Richmond and only retired recently,
Yeah.
like grab me either side and then just like, not worth it, bro. Just carry me out. And I look back at it, I was just like so overconfident. I just like physically dragged someone by her hair because she wrote my name in the toilet.
Oh, well, she won't do it again.
And then I wasn't bullied again in school.
Funny that.
It was so crazy.
Funny that.
I just had, when your like friendship group acts like low key hates you, like that girl dynamic
yeah.
where it's like your
Yeah.
friends actually don't like you. Yeah, I just had that instead, which is way better.
Fucking hell. Speaking of violence, I saw so the only time I watch the news is on mute when it's on at the gym.
Yeah.
There was a car ran a red light in Brisbane, I think.
Okay.
The other day, and it like just like scraped the front of this tradie's car and just fucking nailed the car behind it. Everyone was okay.
Yeah. Okay.
But like the tradie car just kind of drives off, and you're watching like the dash cam footage from a truck, and the driver of the truck gets out to go over and help and stuff, and then next minute this guy comes flying across the screen with a pole.
Oh.
Like waving at the car, and then finds the driver who's on the phone, and just like. So the truckie has to like go grab him and be like, bro, it's not worth it. Like, you're going to kill this dude. Stop it. Yeah, so he's obviously just got such a fright and just wound him up. He's like, I'm gonna fucking kill this person.
So fight or flight, this guy's like murder.
Yeah, basically. Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
terrifying.
it's like you could have killed me, so I'm gonna put you in hospital.
Why can't you just do what everyone else does when they get into a car accident and just cry in their car? Because that's what
Sit there and cry.
Okay, last story I'll tell, but only because it's funny. I caused a car accident. Well, someone at a red light. So 2 cars could fit. Then it was a keep clear zone, and then thing. A car left the 2 spots for the keep clear zone. So rather than braking at the lights, they slammed their brakes at the keep clear zone.
Oh, yeah. It's not that important.
No. So what happened was the person behind them got the memo, but I didn't. So I pushed him into him. So it was my fault. Absolutely. That's the context.
I had to pay the excess anyway.
I had to pay the excess. Anyway, I hit a tradie and then a tradie hit a SUV. So it was fine. My old Ford Focus, rest in peace, was ridden off. And I just like sat in the car and I was like fucking bawling. First ever car accident. I was like 26.
Yep.
Bawling my eyes out. They like both helped me. He was lovely. And then she walks over to me after I like got off. I was on hold to the tow truck or something. And she's like, "Is your name Jessica Tepgoss?" And I was like, "Yeah." She's like, "I've done one of your workshops." I follow you on Instagram. And I was like, snot.
What a way to meet a fan.
Nice to meet you.
Fuck, that's the best.
And I blocked her that day because I was like,
Please never speak to me again.
I'm sorry, I fucked your car up. Block. Anyway.
Fucking hell. All right, so I've tucked these in. Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah.
That's after all that, that's the moral of the story.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a lot of pant for the tuck.
Nah.
Is it?
It's bulging out of the
Less?
sock.
Is it just the cuff tam? Is that what you're saying?
I don't know. I don't do this.
Me either.
No, Jess, look at his left leg. Is that
No,
not-
that's what it looks like.
No, that's what
bro.
it looks like.
I reckon that's less than what most people do.
I
Yeah.
hate that so much.
Sam's almost 30. Can you
Wait,
tell?
can we call... You know how you can like phone a friend?
Yeah.
Can we please get
I'm gonna
Jason...
put my feet up now.
hang
whole
on, hang
time.
on. I'm gonna take a photo of this and put it on the poll on the stories.
Is that too much foot tuck?
Hang on. How do you want me, Tam?
That's fine.
Paint me like
Paint
one of your friends.
Beat me to it by half a second.
Jason, if you're listening, don't come back. It's fine.
We got this. We have absolutely zero value to add, but we got this.
No,
I
you
think,
have...
Jace, from his last message he sent me, he's in bed with Mav.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just saw him at coffee.
Yeah, yeah.
And come to the pod, you dog. Getting coffee. Fuck, you know.
Yeah.
So I have more clothing related stories.
Let's go.
So if I said to you, Rick the black and blue guy from the gym, does that create an image?
Rick. Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah,
You know
black
exactly
and blue
who
guy.
I'm talking about, right?
He probably will tell me how to squat.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's probably like 50.
He's probably 50. Grey hair that he shaves down, definite receding hairline. He has abused his skin at the solarium or in the sun.
Mm-hmm.
So it's probably a little bit, scaly.
Yeah.
Can tell he lifts, carries a higher body fat percentage and a little bit of a beer gut. And when he wears a stringer, you're scared that you're going to see a nipple. Am I painting the right picture?
Fucking nailed it.
And he probably wears football shorts. And
Yeah,
potentially could be the guy that either wears the Rider-Wear high shoes or he wears his work boots, depending on how far gone he is.
it depends on the gym. I feel the location.
If it's my gym,
It's work boots.
it's work boots.
Fuck, that's so funny that worked.
That's who Rick is.
So most gyms have a Rick. Most gyms. And you will spot them back in the day. So I was explaining this to Amy yesterday.
Rarely two. Only one.
Yeah, often. Yeah. You'll either have all of them. So the whole gym is Rick. Or there's one.
Yeah.
And even in a gym full of Ricks, there's still a Rick. There's like one that's more Rick than everyone else.
Top Rick.
The one Rick.
It's like the fucking top dog man. Yeah. He's got the loudest Harley and a HQ hold. So
This is nightmare fuel. This is like my worst nightmare. Cool. So Rick, go.
yeah, so every gym has one. Back when I like first started training, was like they were recognizable as like the old dogs.
Yeah.
And now I think about it, they were probably what like the age I am now, maybe 5-10 years older.
Yeah.
And I'm like, fuck, I'm that guy. That's wild.
Oh my god, I'm almost a Rick.
Yeah. So I haven't seen a Rick at Body Blitz in Gisborne. There's not many, right? There's not a heap of Ricks walking around country towns.
You are the Rick.
So we're getting there. We're getting there. So yesterday, chest session, having a great time. Turn around, Rick walks in. I was like, oh my God, it's a Rick. It's the fucking best. Said black and blue trackies,
Love.
oversized black and blue t-shirt.
Yep.
Misshaped
Mm-hmm.
with whatever he was underneath was white
Mhm.
on black pants, black top, and that was hanging out.
Awesome.
Beanie on, earrings, chain, like not like thick chain, like more like
Yeah.
mine.
Yep.
Like, okay, Rick's here. That's fucking awesome.
Love.
I'm so happy that there's a Rick here. And then I looked around the gym, and I was like, oh my God, everyone here is dressed like Rick. Baggy trackies, oversized tees. I'm like, I wonder how he feels. It's like everyone's just conformed to his fashion. He doesn't stand out
Yeah.
anymore. Because like the Rick oversized look is now normal.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone's just not scaly and
Yeah. Like I turned around and looked in the mirror and I was like, oh, I just defined this guy and you're the Rick. I turned around and looked in the mirror. I was like, oh, fuck. I'm
We're
dressed
all the
exactly
Ricks.
the same.
It's like the episode of Rick and Morty where they've got like, it's all, or the universe of Rick and Morty where it's all of them.
Yeah. Yeah. So I was stunned. But.
But
So back in the day, if Rick spoke to you, you
Yep.
made it. Not if you were a girl.
No.
Like, you can get mansplained. I understand. But if you were a guy
and
and Rick approached you, you fucking made it.
you made it. Yeah.
It's like a huge mark of respect. So I never really got that because I was a little whippet.
How dare you? Leave Penny out.
So just doing my thing, training away. Rick was training on the bench next to me. Picked up the dumbbells for the next set. I was like halfway kind of getting into where I needed to go for the final set. He's like, hey man, do you want a spot?
Oh.
That was my exact reaction.
And then Ben was like, do you want a kiss?
Yeah. Maybe we could hug. We could go in the showers. It's okay. We could just cuddle a little bit. There's no cameras in there. It's okay.
When he's spotting your elbows, you're like,
So I politely declined, but it fucking made my day. I was so happy. Rick gave me the mark of approval that I was deserving of his
I
spotting.
love that.
Yeah, that's great.
After 15 years in the gym, you made it.
There's
Only took pressing 37s for 12, and I finally made it. Fucking hell.
love. There's a man that trains at my gym, and he is potentially my height or shorter.
Mm-hmm. Just my feet are staying here the whole episode.
That's
by the
so
way.
fine. You've got
This
shoes
is going to
on.
be the cover.
You got shoes.
It's my
on.
feet.
We're good. If you want to pay for any other footage,
Yeah, it's a soft launch. It's like link in bio.
I'm gonna monetize everyone. I'm selling all of your things. I could never do my own. Anyway, this man is like shorter than me. Wouldn't know what his body looked like, but he's quite petite because he always wears baggy. He would be kind of the Rick, but like a mini,
Yeah.
scrawnier.
A Rick that never did trend.
Yeah, yeah. And he's got like
Closer, Jess.
great. Hello. He's got grey hair and like a goatee.
Mhm.
And he really scares me because he kind of looks like the guy. He looks, I don't know if any of you have seen The Longest Yard.
Mm.
But there's a guy that's like a little snake and he's just like a little snitch and he just like looks exactly like him. I'm like, you're a criminal, aren't you? But one day we were like passing each other at like 5 a.m. in the gym and he just looked at me. He was like, big dog. And I was like, I love you. Then another day he came up to me. He's like, I'm not going to say his name. I remembered it. I'm blah, blah, blah. My 16-year-old daughter actually follows you. on social media. He's like, I love that she gets to watch people like you, women, getting really strong. And now every time I see him, I want to cry.
That's
He's
the
not scary.
best.
He's not scary anymore. He's not scary anymore. And I was like, how was that ever
I
scary?
mean, he is actually a criminal.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh,
They're the best
terrifying.
ones.
Terrifying.
They're the best ones.
I can like talk about all the ankle monitors at my gym.
Yeah.
It's so
I had one at Gisborne.
there's
I
a
was like, what the hell?
there is gang related activity at my gym.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, obviously. I'm friends with one of them now, and it's scary. I'm like, you good? You good?
You're safe now.
Bestie.
Yeah, that's it. That's where you want to be.
But, oh god, gyms.
So y'all just like don't piss him off and everything's fine.
Does this mean you're gonna be the Rick at You Strong?
Boy, I think Jace will fight me for it.
True.
But maybe I'd be honoured.
Slay.
I'd be honoured to take that title.
Pardon me.
Jace has more grey in his beard than me. Maybe it's got to be him.
He's in a stringer more often too.
Yeah, but he tucks his trackies. That's too cool.
Do Ricks not do that?
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah, they like
They don't wear cuff trackies. They wear the
black and blue flares that almost drag on the ground.
Just a straight track.
Yeah, exactly. Them. They're the ones.
Side note, while we're on the podcast anyway, you're probably the only person that would jump on board with me. Would you wear the clip on the side Kappa tracksuits?
Clip. I don't know what that is.
He's too young.
No,
You're my age, aren't you?
I am, but I wasn't clued into like culture till later.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm buying a pair.
Of course you are.
I'm buying a pair.
Do you know the worst thing is?
I need to Google these.
That means in like 2 years, I might want a pair. And I hate myself already.
Can you Google KAPPA?
Oh, no, not Kappa ones.
I'm searching on incognito.
You have to at least get Adidas ones, not Kappa ones, Jess. You can't do
I want
that.
the girl sitting back to
You
back.
can't do that. Fuck, you're going to put the mud guards in your car as well?
Probably. Who fucking knows?
We have to explain what Kappa is to anyone under like fucking 30.
Do you have it up?
What, just Kappa?
So Kappa, black and white clip tracksuit. Button. Yeah, I don't know. How else would you describe them?
I don't know. If you search Kappa tracksuit pants, there can't be any others. They have to be the buttons.
I don't see any buttons.
All right, so
They just go up the entire length of the leg. And if you were a man in the 90s.
yeah.
Right.
So around the same time FUBU was cool.
What, these ones?
Yeah.
Yeah. Your silence is deafening.
Yeah, and deserved, to be honest.
I don't
They're
understand.
horrendous.
I don't understand them.
Tim,
You don't need to
you don't
understand.
have to understand art to appreciate.
It's not my cup of tea, Jess.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, Crocs weren't either. Once upon a time, everyone.
Yeah.
No.
So once upon a time,
I bet you could rock them.
Mark my words, those and the Adidas ones are coming back.
so
What Adidas one?
before
The
the,
trackies, yeah.
Adidas do the same. So they had the 3-stripe, and then like you picked on poor people because they only had 2-stripe ones. Because Kmart sold them too.
Was it okay when you were picked on? You alright?
I don't think I ever had a button-up pair. Thankfully, I was a cargo pants boy.
My dad wore them when I was in like kindergarten, which would have been 1999, which really checks out because he would have probably only been like 30.
Yeah.
Not even. Oh my god, no! My dad would have been like
Cool.
27.
It just makes a full loop.
Yeah.
Holy shit! Yeah, Dad would have worn it when he was 27.
So you would know from like old film clips and stuff. You wouldn't know the brand, but FUBU. So remember, like Eminem used to wear the all yellow stuff.
I was
I
gonna
know.
say
I know
D12.
FUBU more than
Yeah,
Kappa.
D12
Yeah.
used to wear it all the
So
time.
at the same time, so that was like hip hop culture, and then like at the same time you had bum bags, like tight, sometimes felt hats, and Kappa pants.
Don't forget visors. Visors were in too.
Yeah, and that spoke to a real, very small segment community, especially in Shepparton. It was only a very select group of people that would wear that outfit.
They would have loved Instagram.
It was not a universal fashion in the country. Let's put it that way.
Yeah,
And then we still wore like surf brands,
yeah, of course.
Billabong and shit.
Yeah, I did frequent Roxy.
Yeah.
did wear.
Yeah.
That was when my dad picked my wardrobe though, and I was like, I don't want that. I want to dress like Uncle Greg, and he wore FUBU.
Was it a thing when people had like Tonic and Gander stickers?
Oh my god, when Gander not first came out, but when there was only the one in Torquay.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, you went to the
It was a
Great
big
Ocean
flex.
Road this weekend.
It was a big flex. You drove 3 hours to get that shirt.
Holy shit. So this is now a fashion podcast.
Yeah.
Good and bad fashion.
So it's
but
coming back.
It's very fascinating.
Yeah.
We really lived the same life parallel, everyone.
Yeah. But I think the idea with those pants is you can just, like, they're actually track. When you think track suit, it's a suit that you wear to the track.
So
Because you just unbutton them and take them off and have shorts underneath, hopefully.
Oh, okay. Because the picture I saw, they were just like opened here, and I was like, why would you want that?
People
look?
do that, yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
like
I'm pretty sure there's a Spice Girls video clip with maybe Sporty has them undone.
She certainly does.
Yeah. Look at me.
I will give you some culture lessons. It's fine. So I'm gonna buy a pair of them. I'll have to toss up the Adidas or Kappa, but I'm really gonna.
No, you've got to go Kappa now.
I'm feeling Kappa. So it's like the girls. I think they're sitting back to back.
So
I think
basically,
that's the logo.
it's two silhouettes of curvaceous women naked sitting back to back. And you back in the day, not only was there pants, but like every second truck and four-wheel drive had Kappa mud guards.
Yeah.
So it just had the silhouette of the two girls on the mud guard as well.
Yeah, so you can't go halfway and go Adidas be like, I want to retain some dignity. You got to go all the way.
I agree.
I think this is my coming out story.
I'm going to find you the biggest... I'm going to find you the biggest Kappa sticker for the rear window of your car I can fucking find.
Just for...
And you're just going to come out of the gym one day and it's going to be on there.
Next to a baby on board sticker for extra... Just for extra measure. I'm getting a bull bar on a 4-cylinder, guys.
All of these clients that we're attracting to the gym will walk into the car park and be like, nope, not training here.
Is that the same as like the scratch sticker over the front headlight as well?
No, the gunshots in the door.
Oh, Jesus. All right. We have to...
Are we going to do some barbell or are we just doing banter?
Just banter. Because we still haven't got to... We've got one more topic and then we can talk about training.
That's so fine. I don't need to talk about training.
I lied to everyone last week. Because I was lied
did.
to. No, look. No. I didn't lie.
There was a lack of information
I may
available.
have encouraged the spread of misinformation by not fact-checking anything on the internet.
That's so Joe Rogan of you.
But fuck it. And I saw it on Rogan. No, I saw it before that.
His name is now Rick Rogan.
I fucking made it. That is like the most... That is goals... What have I got? How long till I'm 40? 5 years? 5.5 years? That's my goal. Be Rick Rogan.
Rick Rogan. Oh my God, I hate you already. I'm so glad I love your wife and your child. Because I'm like contractually
obligated
to like you.